post the cabinet expansion are the developments in between the Sena and the BJP. The Sena currently meeting in Mumbai to take a decision on their future course of action. Whether that's going to mean taking claim for the leader of the opposition's post in Maharashtra, whether that's going to mean the sole Sena minister in Mr. Modi's cabinet, Anand Gite, resigning, all of that will now emerge in the next couple of hours or so. For the moment, though, that continues to be the big story we're tracking. 21 ministers sworn in earlier today, including 4 cabinet ministers. 3 ministers of state with independent charge and 15 new ministers of state. Well, caste and regional balances being looked at very closely. Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, the 2 states which got the maximum representation, rewards being meted out, elevations in certain cases. Regional representations in the cabinet, of course, very significant because of states going to polls not just in the next year but in the next couple of years or so. 66 ministers now in total, a pretty big cabinet now at the end of the day, given how Modi 1.0, the earlier cabinet, was a very tight ship. Is this Mr. Modi now delegating more responsibility? That remains to be seen. All right, we've been getting reactions from all the new ministers. Let's try and get you some of those now. My colleague Sandeep Phukan spoke to Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy, one of the 3 ministers inducted from Bihar. Let's listen in to him and some of those other voices we've been getting.
I have with me newly sworn in minister Mr. Rajiv, Pratap, Rudy. Sir, many congratulations. Familiar face. You've been a minister 10 years ago. What's the feeling like?
Well, it's a feeling of responsibility. Having said that, of course, taking charge as an independent minister, I think once the responsibility is assigned, I would be able to know what I'm expected. But having said that, at the end of the day, this country has 126 crore people who have to be taken care of. And that mandate is for 126 crore people. So I think the Prime Minister is very sensitive as what to offer today to the people of this country.
What would be the difference between working with Mr. Vajpayee and now with Mr. Modi?
Well, this is possibly a question which may not be appropriate. And but at the
you had the
end,
experience of working
yes,
before.
I had the experience, but at the end of the day, work is essential to any government, and I think that is what the Prime Minister expects from us.
So, you know, when Mr. Modi was sworn in initially, one was talking about a lean cabinet, but now when you look at it, it's a fairly large cabinet with 65 in the Council of Ministers.
Why do you want to deny opportunities of state representation? Today we have a minister from Himachal which was not there. Today we have a minister from Punjab which was not there. Today we have a minister from Andhra Pradesh which was not there. So in a way, and many more states which we have the representation. So how can you deny the nation the representation from the states, number one? And number 2, we have to govern and reach 126 crore people of India. And I don't think these numbers...
So one question on when you talk about regional representation, one clear focus has been Bihar. You come from Bihar, 2 other colleagues of yours took oath, and in all I think you have 6 ministers now from Bihar.
Well, Bihar is a very important state. So
certainly, but it's also a poll going. It's also a poll going
questions about people getting inducted from Bihar. But having said that, Bihar deserves what the Prime Minister has given it, and I'm sure ministers are there, and of course. Bihar needs a lot from the BJP, and I think it's the beginning of that.
So you want to repeat the Maharashtra experience in Bihar of going alone?
Well, we want to repeat Maharashtra everywhere, and we want to repeat, and we have done it in Haryana now. We have done it in Maharashtra. We have formed the government back in Goa again. We want to do it in Jharkhand. Subsequently, we want to do it in Jammu and Kashmir, and then Delhi, and then Bihar. Of course, the sequence would be on.
So one last question on Maharashtra. You know. Things are not going well between you and your ally Shiv Sena. Anil Desai was here. He was on his way to take part in the oath. Then he was called back from the Delhi airport.
I would not know about these facts.
In fact, we hear that Anand Gite is going to put in his papers now.
I would not be aware of these facts at all. I would not.
But would you concede it's a
because politically I would not be able to answer these questions. But I'm sure party is aware of it. And absolutely, there's nothing to get anxious about as far as Maharashtra is concerned.
Thank you very much. So there, Mr. Rudy, making it very clear that there's nothing to be anxious about as far as Maharashtra is concerned. Back to you in the studio.
नहीं, प्राथमिकता वो अभी डिपार्टमेंट आ गया, मुझे तो मिला नहीं अभी तक। मुझे मिलने के बाद बोल देता हूँ डिपार्टमेंट की, लेकिन रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पूरे देश की है, तो ऑब्वियसली उसके साथ स्ट्रक्चर भी बड़ा होता है। छोटा और बड़ा इसमें फर्क रहेगा कि छोटे इसमें छोटा स्ट्रक्चर रहता है, बड़े इसमें बड़ा। I can confirm that I am going to Lucknow in next 15 minutes.
नकवी जी, अब संगठन से आप सरकार में चले गए, जिम्मेदारी किस तरह से आपकी बदल गई?
जिम्मेदारी तो हमारी, हम तो मुख्य रूप से तो कार्यकर्ता हैं, और कार्यकर्ता की जिम्मेदारी है और वो कार्यकर्ता की जिम्मेदारी रहेगा।
आप वरिष्ठ नेता हैं, उपाध्यक्ष पद पे सालों से हैं। 1998 में आपको राज्य मंत्री बनाया गया था वाजपेयी जी के मंत्रिमंडल में। आज फिर से आप राज्य मंत्री बने हैं। कई कार्यकर्ता कह रहे हैं कि ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए था, उनको कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर या कम से कम स्वतंत्र प्रभार का राज्य मंत्री बनाया जाए।
देखिए ऐसा है, आपको जिम्मेदारी जब दी जाती है तो उसके लिए क्या राज्य मंत्री हैं या कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर है वो महत्वपूर्ण नहीं है। महत्वपूर्ण ये है कि आप मोदी जी की टीम के एक हिस्सा है, उनके मंत्रिमंडल की टीम का एक हिस्सा है, और ईमानदारी के साथ जो काम मिले उसको पूरा करना है।
जी, कोई अभी पोर्टफोलियो का कुछ संकेत आपको मिला है?
नहीं, मुझे जानकारी नहीं है। जो भी मिलेगा हमारा मानना है कि जो सबसे ज्यादा कठिन काम है वो मिलने वाला है।
Joining us now, Hansraj Ahir, someone who's been rewarded for all the good work he did during the coal block allocation scam. आपको लगता है कि वो उसी का फल है कि आज आप MOS हैं?
नहीं, एक वजह नहीं हो सकती है। पार्टी की भी कुछ चयन प्रक्रिया है और थोड़ा सा सीनियरिटी की बात सोची जाती है, सभी स्टेट के बारे में सोचा जाता है। इन सारी बातों को देख के निर्णय होता है। और कोल ब्लॉक पे तो हमने जो घोटाले हुए थे उस पर काम तो निश्चित किया है और उस पर भी ख्याल किया होगा, पार्टी ने करती है। और प्रधानमंत्री जी के हम आभार भी मानेंगे कि हम सभी के लोगों पर उनकी नजर रहती है। हमें
आपको पोर्टफोलियो के बारे में अभी कुछ पता है?
नहीं, अभी तक नहीं बोला गया है।
तो आपकी प्राथमिकता एक मंत्री के हिसाब से क्या होगा?
नहीं, वो हम नहीं देंगे प्राथमिकता। जो देगा मिलेगा आदेश, उसी पे काम करना पड़ेगा, दूसरा रास्ता है।
और ये सरकार ऐसी छवि की सरकार, लोग बता रहे हैं कि करप्शन को पूरी तरह से टैकल करना, करप्शन पनपने नहीं देना, इस तरह से आपकी क्या प्राथमिकता होंगी?
ये तो बात है, देश में सत्ता परिवर्तन इसी के आधार पे हुआ है। प्रमुख यही इशू था कि देश में बढ़ता हुआ भ्रष्टाचार समाप्त करना था। और जनता ने इस भ्रष्टाचार को समाप्त करने की जिस नेतृत्व की जो ताकत देखी थी, आत्मविश्वास जिनमें है, आत्मबल है, ऐसे स्वच्छ प्रतिमा के नेता प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में सरकार चुनी गई। तो हम लोगों के सोच के ही करना है। हम जितने स्वच्छ रहेंगे उतना ही स्वच्छ प्रशासन रहेगा, अधिकारी स्वच्छ रहेंगे, ये धारणा है हमारी।
और राष्ट्रपति भवन का अनुभव आपके लिए कैसे रहा?
ठीक रहा, बहुत सुखद रहा, आनंददायी रहा। और ये हर किसी के जीवन में तो आता ही नहीं है, लेकिन जब हमारे जीवन में मौका आया है तो इसका मैं आनंद भी लिया हूँ। और मैं वहाँ महसूस किया कि मेरे शपथ समारोह में मेरे महाराष्ट्र का सम्मान हो रहा था, मेरे क्षेत्र का सम्मान हो रहा था।